Let's get it out of the way. Controls are fixed. Controls, let's get it out of the way. Like, if somebody pauses the video, like, I don't want to watch this anymore, they'll know. Number one thing.
We're back here at the Warner Brothers Games booth, and I'm joined by Jeremiah Salaska. You are the creative director and founder of Fifth Cell, the developers of Super Scribblenauts.
That's right, yeah, it's good to be here.
Now, you guys are showing this off, kind of getting people some hands-on time with it. Kind of one of the first times here. Now, there's a few key points, I think, about Super Scribblenauts that seem worth noting. Number one thing, direct D-pad control is now an option.
Yes, and stylus controls have been improved. Before, Maxwell was kind of like an AI that you guide it. Now, he's one-to-one. So stylus is improved, and you have D-pad controls.
So that's, that was definitely let's say a critique that certain people had of the first game.
Yeah.
Adjectives, though, adding the ability to have modifiers on the words for the things that you're creating. And I played a little bit of it out on the floor, and that's crazy. I don't want to get too technical here. How do you do that?
Magic.
Great. Now, slow down a little bit here for me. I'm no scientist, but it just seems like, by adding adjectives, the ability to modify the words so you can make a giant thing or a small thing or a fiery thing, or trying to remember what else I did.
A pregnant zombie invisible thing. Yeah.
I did gentlemanly.
Gentlemanly is awesome. Maybe done gentlemanly shotgun. Somebody did that yesterday. It was awesome. It was like floating around, and then it got angry because somebody shot it. Oh no! A priest picked it up, and it became a holy gentlemanly shotgun. It was pretty awesome. I was like,
So clearly a very serious game.
Very, very serious, yes.
But yeah, just exponentially the number of things that you can create. Like from a design perspective, how do you grapple with that? Like, it was already so crazy with the huge word list that you had in the original Scribblenauts.
It was tough. I mean,
these answers are awesome. Magic. It was tough.
For sure. So we have a system called ObjectNaut. It's a proprietary tool that we made, and we added adjectives. So what's really cool is from the first one, we had a huge base from the last year that we worked off of, and added adjectives to it. And it was a lot of work.
Just as far as like a QA process, you literally can't know every single thing that people could do.
No, you can't, and that's the tough part. Yesterday, somebody wrote irresistible bear trap, and they wrote man, and so the man's like, I'm drawn to the bear trap, like I can't, and it gets them. And this is like, really? Like I never tried that, So that's what's awesome about this game.
Seems like kind of another one of the changes for Super Scribblenauts that makes that, I guess, less of an issue. Is a little more of a focus on the puzzle levels.
Yeah.
Collecting stars, and trying to solve these puzzles, because it was, when it was just go collect the thing, a lot of people just kind of fell back on, I have this one set of things that I use.
We actually call it the toolbox.
Yeah,
and so we tried to eliminate that this time. And the main way we do that is to focus on puzzle levels, because the solutions are independent per level, right? So it's like before, like you said, it was like go from point A to point B, and then, okay, I'll make a pterodactyl, and I'll make a rope, and I'll make a gun, or death, or Cthulhu, or whatever. But now it's like, those aren't necessarily going to help you in each level. Like, there's levels where you have to turn a guy into a dragon, and you have to use adjective potions. Again, the magic thing. It comes back to magic. And so that's like those solutions aren't going to help you in the next level, right? So it's like that was a big focus. There's a few action levels we left them in there. Like we left about 20 in there, just to out of 120. Some people like them, but the main focus is definitely the puzzle levels. And some of the levels we actually require adjectives, but not a lot. Like more to like, hey, don't forget about adjectives, because a lot of people are like, oh well, like sometimes people are like, oh, there's a, it's like how do I do it? I can't give this guy a box. It's like, well, right handheld box. Or something like, what I mean? So it's like, so we do a couple levels, I say it's like 20 to 30 levels where they require adjectives, but most of them, again, don't. And so it's up to the user, because that's what the Scribblenauts experience is, right? It's being creative, playing the way you want to play, you know what I mean?
Absolutely, and I'm really excited about the changes and adjustments and kind of advancements that you're making with Super Scribblenauts. One more question for you, sir, before I let you go here. So we got Scribblenauts, we got Super Scribblenauts. Next one, Scribblenauts 64?
Potentially.
I love it. Jeremiah, thanks for your time.
Yeah, thanks.